Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, we're going to have a fantastic show here today. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, before we get into this roast here, we're launching an exclusive Dreamers Pro community very soon. So if you guys want to be a part of it and get early access to receive a one-time offer that's only available to people that sign up on the waiting list, please make sure you go ahead and do that. We have that pinned in the comments below. We already have over 200 people on the waiting list right now. So make sure you do that if you're interested. Anyway, let's get back to what we need to discuss. Some people have been asking me, hey man, you gonna talk about anything else? I'm like, do you see them talking about anything else? This is clearly the most interesting thing to talk about, number one. And number two, I'm having a hell of a time talking about it. So why will I stop? I think the better question you need to ask yourself is, am I going to keep watching this stuff even though I don't like it? You know, there are a lot of alternatives out there. There are a lot of people on the internet twerking it up all day long that you guys would absolutely love. Why y'all keep coming to me and asking me the same question? I don't understand. Y'all hate the content, but you keep watching. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, let's get back into the roast of the week, which are the Lakers and LeBron and all of these guys. As you guys know, the Lakers have been a walking piece of mediocrity, to quote Stephen A. Smith. They've been bad, like really, really bad. In the last two games, they've been blown out by an average of 35 points. 35 points. It's like the Lakers are getting beat by a quarter. It's cuckoo stuff, right? Cuckoo stuff. So at the end of the game, they were trying to figure out, trying to pick up the pieces. So they asked the coach, JJ Redick, like, JJ, what do you think? He's like, it's embarrassing. It's my fault. It's our fault. It's their fault. It's not my fault. I don't know whose fault it is. Then they get to LeBron James, and LeBron goes, yeah, whatever the coach says. Whatever he says, I agree with it. Of course you're going to agree with it. You're the one that hired him. So it's like, whatever JJ says, I agree with it. So while all of this is going on, while the sky is falling with the Lakers, ESPN then kicks into hyperdrive mode when they're up there now basically trying to pick up the pieces and figure out what the next excuse is going to be for to explain away what we're seeing. So they gather a panel together. They get Brian Windhorst and all of these guys up there, Kendrick Perkins. So they're up there. And they're basically trying to frame the conversation as, well, what do the Lakers need now? Do they need another player? Do they need another trade? And according to what I'm hearing, oh my Lord. So now the Lakers apparently are in trade talks to try to bring Brandon Ingram back to LA, a player that they traded away for AD. They're now trying to bring him back in hopes of him coming back to bolster the roster, them to get to the finals, them win the championship, just to give all the credit to LeBron. Like, yo, the Lakers are a joke of a franchise. But anyway, so there's that going on. So they then asked the panel, like, what do you think about what's going on in all of this, right? Now, after the Lakers got blown out by 41, we did a live. And we had a hell of a time up in that live. We had over 2,000 people in there. We were just having a good time. We were drinking, having fun. Nobody was drinking, but you get what I'm saying. We was having a good old time at the expense of LeBron fans. It was fantastic. Hope it happens again. But anyway, so we're in there having a good old time. And I'm like, roasting the Lakers, roasting JJ Redick. And I said at the time, in the live, I'm like, matter of fact, I'm going to start calling him mind the game. I'm not even going to call him JJ Redick. I'm going to start calling him mind the game. So when they got to Kendrick Perkins, they were like, yo, Perk, how do you explain what's going on with the Lakers? And Kendrick Perkins was like, I thought JJ and LeBron was supposed to be minding the game. Oh my God. So Kendrick Perkins starts mocking these dudes, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic to see. But before we even get into what Perkins had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. With the year almost over, I am super excited about creating memories with family and friends by attending various plays, theater shows, and sporting events. And when it comes time to look for tickets, Game Time is my go-to. Game Time is one of the most reliable marketplaces for last-minute tickets to the most popular events in sports, music, and theater in more than 60 cities across the United States and Canada. Game Time saves me money, time, and stress. It finds the best deals and guarantees that the tickets are legit, and it makes sure that the tickets are delivered to me on time. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It cuts through the fluff and shows you the best deals on great seats near you so you don't waste time searching. For example, I'm really looking forward to this upcoming NBA game between the Lakers and the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's what I like to do. First, I select an all-in price to see the total ticket price up front, so I'm not surprised by the additional fees at checkout. Next, I click on Game Time Picks to check out their curated deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to play what Kendrick Perkins had to say about minding the game and LeBron James, and then we'll come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what Perk had to say here.
Look, I don't want to start with the blame pie, the pumpkin pie, the apple pie. I don't give a damn. What we need to focus on is LeBron James. He's backing up J.J. Redick, and you know this, Wendy, because this is his hire, okay? This is his hire, Darvin Ham's fire. On the flip side of things, they didn't mind the game yesterday in South Beach, did they? That was the name of their podcast. Did they mind the game?
We're going there?
Yeah, we're going there because they didn't. And here's the thing. This is about, what, the fourth or fifth time in this short season that we've heard them, JJ, go to the podium and say, my team wasn't competing. Well, why the hell your team is not competing? Do you not have the ears of that locker room? Because if you had the ears of the locker room, then your team would go out there, they not necessarily shoot the ball and play well offensively every night, but damn it, they're going to compete. They're not competing. Why are they not competing? Why are these guys not listening to you? That's the real question.
So you heard what Kendrick Perkins had to say, right? He's like, yo, JJ, what's going on? Like, I thought you were supposed to be this bad. I mean, you was up on TV criticizing Doc Rivers, talk about, man, there's no accountability with this guy. There's no accountability. Look, I think it's important that we say a lot of people are enjoying this, right? A lot of people for a bunch of different reasons. Let me go through the reasons why people are enjoying this implosion right now by the Lakers. Number one, because the Lakers are knowing this current iteration of the Lakers and what they've been doing with their antics and LeBron moves and all that stuff. You got that. You got the people that also just tired of seeing LeBron. You got that group. Then you got people that are upset with the way they've been treating their coaches, like the former, the former coach Darvin Ham. Then you got people that don't like J.J. Redick. Now, why don't they like J.J. Redick? The reason they don't like J.J. Redick is, number one, J.J. comes off as a know-it-all. He's rude and arrogant. And number three, J.J. disrespected the great players of the game. He did. And that turned off a lot of people and a lot of NBA fans and a lot of NBA greats called out J.J. Redick. And when you put all of this together, you get a tsunami of people that are enjoying to see this implosion take place. And I'm one of them. I absolutely am one, because LeBron and the Lakers got too many antics, man. They got too many antics. Now, as we sit here, we currently speaking, the Lakers are the number 9 seed. And tonight, they're going to be playing against the Atlanta Hawks, who are the number 6 seed. And oh, by the way, we're also hearing that LeBron James may not play because of, I think, a bad foot or a bad toe or something like that. So there goes Michael Jordan's 82 game, feat that he was trying to overcome or mirror by going out there and playing 82 games this season. I guess that's gone. That didn't last much. That didn't last very long now, did it? Right? And by the way, I think it's also important to play that Jordan, during that year, Jordan was also playing defense at the age of 40. He was, his video footage of it. LeBron is just out there walking, taking a stroll, man. LeBron is literally out there making phone calls. You know, when you go for a walk, you're just making phone calls. That's what LeBron is doing on defense, man. Look at some of he's doing literally nothing. LeBron will probably move in a circumference of maybe a square feet of like maybe 4 feet. He'll walk this way, walk back, walk this way. All LeBron does is wait for an easy shot. He doesn't box out for three, for rebounds, nothing. He just out there shooting the breeze, making phone calls. That's all he doing, right? Just trying to stat pad, and then you got his bum-ass fans who sit up there and twerk it up all day long, talk about, oh, man, hey, LeBron ain't got... it's so obvious what they do. What LeBron fans are holding on to right now is the last game that he had when he scored, I think, 29. That's what they're holding on to. Even though we all know what he was doing, they're holding on to that. And now they're trying to use it as, oh, AD isn't doing enough. I chatted with another one of them, and they were like, oh, Anthony Davis is reverting back to, it's like, I'm telling you, this is the most pathetic fan base we got going. This is the most pathetic fan base we got going. The only thing left to do is for LeBron to retire and to take them with him. He got to take those dudes. Like, they all got to go. So I cannot wait. And I hope the Lakers lose every single game for the rest of the season. Just so we can laugh. Because they will deserve it. For all of their bozo moves that they've been trying to pull off. And for the bozo fan base talking about LeBron fans. I hope they lose 20 games in a row. Just for all of us to finally sit up here and laugh at their pain. Because when they were out there going after Russell Westbrook, they didn't feel sorry for Russell Westbrook. When they were scapegoating players for decades that were LeBron's teammates, they didn't feel sorry for them. When they were scapegoating coaches, they didn't feel sorry for them. So we don't feel sorry for you. I hope you guys have a horrible season. And we're all going to be here to cheer it on. Very soon, we all going to get laughed at so much, y'all not even going to come on the internet. Because every time you come out, y'all getting roasted. I hope they lose the next 25 games in a row. Just so we can all sit up here and have a good old laugh at them. That's how I feel, folks. Catch you on the next show, and I'm out. Peace.